Hello, this is Vulturefire, and this is going to be more videos with this new save trying to challenge the ramparts. So, let's reroll discard cards. I don't think we're going to be doing that much. I don't know that we're going to be creating cards either unless we unlock Merly. But so we can now do depth 3, and we can now customize our default deck. So we could also do quick play though. An advantage of doing quick play is that then we would get access to meditate in our starting deck, which we otherwise do not have access to. That would make freezing things way more possible. Let's see what our card pool options look like right now. You notice we only have 18 out of 30 in the card pool. That's because 2 of the cards that would normally be in the card pool are no longer unlocked by default. Unfortunately, one of those is Arcane Silence, which we would really like to have. So, to start with, we get 9 epics. Mana Eruption and Increasing Mana are both good. Renewing Ray seems okay. Flash Freeze seems good. Elemental Barrier seems great. Aether Storm seems fine. Singularity seems great. Elemental Conflict seems okay. Frost Fracture does hit pretty hard, so there's that. Unbreakable Hide is fine. Blizzard, if we lean into the Frost strategy, is fine. I think we would go with Frost Fracture, take Icy Chains, and then, as usual, we just kind of have to just hurl the mana cards into the deck because we just don't have that many unlocked. Mana Blossom is still just very weak. Surprise Attack is good. Weird Concentration seems good. Mental Growth seems good. Stroke of Genius works with the Moonlit Reverie we have. Power Surge seems good. So we could go towards using more Frostbite stuff and leverage Biting Cold. That may be worthwhile. The downside is Self-Frost is very risky going into the current area. Going into Area 3, but Biting Cold would be very good in some of those Area 3 fights. Mind Blast is great. Mind Shield is great. Mana Blast is fine. Scrying Blast is fine. We don't have the Adept for this, but Height of Knowledge could be good. That seems good. Let's see. Where are we at in terms of mana boost? Just that. And Mental Growth. I suppose we've got a decent amount. I don't like that card enough. Would we put Chilling Focus in? I think we probably would. Thinking through what other cards we could use. What do we have that draws strikes? Because the other thing is there's the monster card in Area 1 that draws strikes. We could try and build... we have 2 of the pieces we need for increasing strike dot deck. But I don't think I like it quite enough. I do think I like Tempest Strike for the AoE value. Let's see. So the big reason I don't want to go really Frost yet is we don't have access to Adept really, and we don't have access to the level 4 passive that would be Growth Gain on freezing things. And between those 2 things, I don't think I want to try that. I think Shielded Strike is fine. Introspection is fine, and take that. We still could go for the Frost Strike build. Now that we have control of the card pool, we may try that. Let me just try putting that together after I get done with this. Brainstorm. Spirit Swarm. Let's look at draw. Runic Study seems okay. Although I don't know. We've got a couple spells, but Runic Study is pretty expensive. Let's go with that for the moment. Give me a second. Okay, so let's see what it would look like if we were just going to build Frost Strike. So we would have Chilling Focus, we would have Focus, we would have Follow-Up Strike, Feint. I don't think we would run Increasing Stab. I don't think we're going to do enough for that. I would run a Slash, go Frost Strike, go Shielded Strike. go Hobble still, I think. Maybe not. I do really want to have heavy stand though. Thinking. Because I think that we aren't going to be able to out aggro, and I don't want to rely on freezing things. We maybe could do it with Frost Strike, but I'm just not totally convinced against some of the nonsense we're dealing with. I don't know that we can get enough hits out with the decks that we have, with the cards that we have. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do Rites of Winter stuff. I do like Rites a lot. So let's see if we do these two. Let's try building the Frostbite list. So we run those two. We run, I think, still at least one heavy stand and one in the Hobble. We don't have Glacial Stare yet. I know that's one of the lower tier cards, but we just haven't found it yet. We run at least one Mana Shield, at least one Resolute Focus. I think this is going to be a 5-mana deck again. I think we would love to have Meditate, but we just don't yet. So that's kind of a stand-in for Meditate. We may want... I like Shielded Strike as a way to clean off the front evasion, whatever. Yeah, in the evasion, and it also will get us some shield, which I kind of like. I think we want... Scatter Beam seems okay. It's an average of, I'm bad at math, 13.5 damage to all enemies for 4. That's not bad. I don't know that we can quite afford it. Kind of like the Introspection. Kind of like Hone's not bad. Like I said, I'm a little worried about the Frost Nova, but because that Self-Frost seems risky. But there's a lot of potential value. I like... Do I like block? It's cheap and it is a lot of shield, but I don't think so. I think we take Combat Ready. Maybe we do take block as our last card, just for that secondary source of shield. Okay. So, kind of reliant on rights here. Oh, we do have the Shielded Strike, though. We could run a second rights. We could run a Spell Scry. And then with only the one rights, we can see how that goes. That may be a bad choice, but we'll see what happens. And so now, Renewing Ray is pretty good. Singularity is very expensive, but I think it's worth a shot. Aether Storm seems good. Elemental Complex seems fine. This is also expensive, but it's a way to get out AoE Frostbite. Arms Race, Icy Chains. We don't really want Battle Ready. We do want Mental Growth, I think, because, again, stacking mana. Stroke of Genius. The nice thing is, like, even if we just pave immediately this run, we are going to be able to get... we should be able to get that one thing. Being able to just take a bunch of Spirit Swarms as a win condition is nice. Increasing Soul is great with the Spell Scry. We don't have Increasing Visions, I think. Nope. Brainstorm is good. Regrowth is good. Sharpened Senses is tempting. Mind Blast is good. Mind Shield is good. I don't think Height of Knowledge is quite where we want to be. Scrying Blast is good. Sublime Blast we might be able to use. And then I think we want the more Spell Scries potentially. I don't think we want more Frost Novas. We put the Hobble in here, right? Yeah. So you need one more card. Tempo Strike isn't bad. It's just another AoE. Or Sharpened Senses could be good in some of these fights. Or we can just take Hubris Strike as a huge hit. It's also kind of tempting. Channel Blast is also maybe not the worst. Let's try this. We don't have Contemplate to unlock by default either. That's unfortunate. I think we'll just take Height of Knowledge then. I'm not sure how much I like this list, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, we can't just get random card backs. Okay, so that's going to be the list. We'll see how it goes. Oop. I accidentally pressed go real quick. Check again what our quests are. This one we can hit, probably. If we can find singularity. This one, we don't have any way to trip. Give me a moment. Okay. So, Infested Goliath, Blinding Clouds. I really don't want to deal with Blinding Clouds if we can avoid it. And we're having to fight Shadowbone Dragon and Hollow Maw. Ugh. So Hollow Maw, we don't have any cleanse. All the cleanse was unlocked by default is no longer unlocked by default because One Day doesn't want new players to be able to beat depth 3, I think. I assume that the changes are because One Day does not want you to attempt depth 3 until a certain point. Because that is in effect what happens. Okay, so we don't want to deal with those. We're going to try and fight this League. I do not want to bother dealing with these guys again. We'll see how this elite fight goes, though, and that may just end the run, because that's just how this goes. I don't remember what all the cards that are on offer are. We'll start here. And yeah, this is one of the downsides is with the rights is that sometimes we'll draw and we just can't play it. Fortunately, we do have access to some shields. We could draw the, I think we want to not risk drawing the rights yet. Because we want to be able to play it when we draw it. Okay, we have enough shield for now. The thing about rights is like playing it the first time is tricky, but after we've played it once, playing it subsequent times gets much, much easier. Oh, I should have done that first. And then we can just get some shield and get that kill. Once we get up to 6 sturdy, the shielded strike generates more mana, or more shield, which is nice. Right, unfortunately, we are now going to get hit, and this is where not having the, whatchamacallit is a problem. Let's, trying to think how I do this most efficiently. Let's see what we get out of that. Okay, so yeah, we are just going to do this, I guess. So that takes us to max shield anyway. Okay. And now we just need to find damage. Okay. We probably needed the second spell scry. I think only running one in the starting deck was probably a mistake. We do want to do that though before we play this, so we can get the extra shield. Of course, the fact that these guys stack evasion is obviously kind of a nuisance when we have low numbers of hits. Power Surge is very good. Alright, let's go here. Alright. Decent turn one. Okay, so unfortunately we are now going to start bleeding because these guys throw out bleed on this difficulty. So you and they're just gonna do it every single turn. Just non-stop bleed, which is gonna be pretty annoying. Yeah, I think just we are just going to take 2 bleed every turn until these guys die. Which is not great. Okay. So we can do this. We can kill one of them. And we can apply weak, which is going to be worth more than 2 damage total. Yeah, we don't have any healing though, which probably was a mistake. In my defense, I wasn't considering possibility that we would have to spend, you know, the entire run bleeding. And this, we didn't have the icon of this dork, so. Okay, you're done. All right. And now we just need to find one more rights. There we go. Yeah, we can't take that. Mental growth is pretty good for letting us charge up faster. Please don't have more bentas. These guys might also apply bleed, though. Getting to 0 here is a little awkward. Means giving up some damage. I think I'd rather give up the damage than give up the mana, though. Because I think we want to be able to do as much as... Yeah, these guys also apply bleed. Just really rude. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I had kept the drain life in. Bleeding again. Yeah, not bringing the drain life was a mistake. Well, learning for next time. I think we just take the damage here. Fortunately, this isn't AoE damage. Yeah, let's kill. And then we can, this actually works out very nicely. Probably having the chilling focus would have been useful to just clean through things faster, but... And these are just normal fights, these aren't even elites. I think we take the arms race. Okay, this is an AI core, so I don't know what all it does. It does have 2 permanent plated, and it starts by doing 15 arcane. So we're off to a good start. We're going to be shocked, so we're going to take bonus damage from the arcane proc. Yeah, so that's how this is going to go. Good. Rude. I should have just played the mana boost. Fortunately, we're not actually taking any damage here. Okay, we do need that. This is the mental growth, this is what I meant when I said the mana boost last turn. Okay, we can get powerful out. We can get shield out. I don't know what all this thing does, but it doesn't seem friendly. Ugh. Okay, so it stacks powerful on its friend. Okay. So we can play that. We take a lot of damage from this shock. Yeah, this is definitely, I think, worse than the other deck we were using. For a variety of reasons, but like I said, I think we should at minimum get to level 10. Or sorry, I don't know if it's in level 4, which will give us the level 4 passive, which I think will make some of these strategies a lot more reasonable. Please stop doing that. Thank you. We can shuffle again. Goodbye. Let's see what we draw. Because we drew the, whatchamacallit that would have gotten rid of the Shielded Strike, we would have been happy. But no luck. Alright. There we go. We can do this, though. I just realized how much shield this Strike has. Let's get shield first, so we can get as much shield as possible from that. We are going to explode here, 15, but we have plenty of... Fortunately, that does take away one of our powerful stacks, but I don't think that's a huge deal. Like, this fight is going to take forever, but I should have gotten that mighty. That would have at least made that a little bit better. I don't even need to be caring about that frostbite. We will eventually get through here. It's just going to take us a bit. Yeah, we're going to lose our other powerful stack sooner or later. We don't need to play that. Okay, so you are going to get frozen at the end of turn. So... I don't even know why I'm bothering to play some of this stuff. I suppose getting the wits out is nice. I think we are on average increasing the damage we do, or out damaging it. It's just not a fast process. Obviously, like, we're doing more damage than it. When I say out damaging it, I mean like we are killing it faster than it is shielding. Yeah, we're going to lose our other powerful stack here. The evasion is still annoying. Yeah, we didn't find our way to get rid of the, we didn't find the Shielded Strike. But we're still getting closer. Oh, whoops, I messed up. That's fine. Give us Shielded Strike. Thank you. Got the evasion gone. Okay. So close. Can we draw Spell Scry this turn, which I think we can? Yeah. We win. 8 years later. Mind Shield is good. Regrowth, though, I think is probably what we want. And then I don't think there's anything we cut. I think we need all these cards. And we're definitely going to rest before we go into this. Although that was our only rest, so, you know. So these guys have permanent Poison Blood 1, and they have 4-plated. I don't think we actually play the Power Surge yet, because we want to try and leverage the fact that if we can do 0 damage, then we can at least get rid of some of their plated. Okay, so we can do that. I think we're just going to go ahead and get this mana. We can, words. Yeah, the Regrowth doesn't do anything yet. Yeah, we are now vulnerable. Forever. I assume we're going to get poisoned at some point. I assume that's what's coming out here. Yeah, 12 poison each. Okay. I think we're just going to regrowth the heavy stand. Yeah, that amount of poison is just kind of brutal. Because that was through 2 heavy stands. Okay, we aren't quite doing 0 damage. Oh, because we have the Mighty, which was a mistake. I think we still went just good. Yeah, the lack of Arcane, the fact that we can't put Infuse in our list is what is coming back to bite us. And we didn't draw any shield here, so we're just going to eat gross amounts of damage from poison. Yeah, I think we're just gonna die here. Yeah, there's just no way. There's not enough shield generation in the world. Yeah, we can regrowth this again. It doesn't matter. We are still net losing health. I needed to bring the summons. Oh, right. They swap to powerful once you get rid of their shield, apparently. We are kind of killing ourselves on this poison blood, but we don't really have a choice. Unfortunately, we really don't want to hit you this turn because you have your temporary poison blood up. Yeah, we just needed to find a shield card this turn and we didn't, so we die. Okay. Well. Yeah, there was just no way. That deck wasn't that good. So that's part of it. Like, we definitely would have made it through Area 1 just cleanly, if we had done... Just for demonstration, though, I do want to run that deck against, with no changes, without buying any cards. I just want to run that straight against Munchroom Forest just to show the contrast. Because I really do think Munchroom Forest we can do very cleanly. And so I'm just going to get to the end of Munchroom Forest, and then I will probably bail. Okay, we do have to deal with events, which is annoying, but that's fine. We have to deal with weather. We're going to go here. And so weather can do various annoying things. Hopefully it won't be too bad. So the effect is create a temporary copy of the card on top of your deck. Okay, cool. That's actually just actively good. Yeah, weather is usually not only bad, but it isn't always good either, if that makes sense. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so everyone gets Reflect 3. They aren't attacking me, so it's whatever. But like, you'll notice that this fight, not only have I not taken damage, they haven't threatened to really do damage to me yet. Like, this is the first turn that they have considered hurting me, and nothing happens. And they didn't even succeed. I should kill you. Oh, I sequenced that wrong. It doesn't matter. Weather says free temporary copy of the next non-trinket skill you play this turn. All enemies gain reflect. Okay. So. Oh, I should have done this between the two, but I guess that works. Okay. So yeah, very clean. No threat. Carpet Blast is fine. I think we just take the Mind Seed. Brainstorm is also a reasonable pick up there. Go here. These guys are going to hurt, but not too much. And they're both going to take the turn off attacking next turn, so. Which is obviously very different from how things went against the other thing we fought. The things in the last area. Now, to some extent, it is true. Like, I know how these this fight goes better than I do the other one, but still. Okay, yeah, we just have to get that out. Oh, we had more mana than I thought we did anyway. So we just finish you off. More Frostbite out. There you go. I think we just want more damage, yeah. I would like to get an Arcane Aegis if I can, so that's why I'm taking this fight. But yeah, again, like, total damage out here is 12 plus is 20, which isn't that much. Okay. Just apply a weak to everyone. This guy doesn't actually arcane boom me. But yeah, the fact that we usually get whole turns where nothing happens to us. Although this jerk is being very annoying. And we can't even get this kill. I was hoping to get more shield out here. So if I do this, I take... Okay, so I take the same amount of damage, but I get shield at the end of it. So I'm going to actually take damage here. But then yeah, here's another turn where I'm safe. Alright, we're going to do this as silly as it seems. Yeah, the fact that these guys have the chance to just like not do any damage several turns in a row, which is obviously very useful for us. Because yeah, like I don't want to pretend like that this deck is amazing. Like this deck is obviously not doing great, but it's not mattering anywhere near as much as it did. Okay, you're gonna die. We're going to get to kill. Okay. Still didn't get quite the card that I wanted. I think we'll take the Mana Ritual. Just go here. Okay, we do have to do this fight. And we can at least get a mana boost here. Okay. And we cannot afford that, but we did force a shuffle, which is useful to us. And we're frail again, which is really annoying. Okay. We can do this. Get us another mana boost. Yeah, these guys can just be a pain in the butt as well. Okay, so we are actually taking some damage here. Which, this is what I get for taking the event. Really, also, I was really banking on finding that Arcane Aegis, and I planned around it. We didn't get it, which was a mistake. Also, I am sequencing things poorly, as usual. Imagine if I could actually play this game competently, instead of just messing up everything I do. Alright. There we go. Okay. So yeah, far from clean fights. That fight I think was a lot closer to like what was happening to us in the other one. I think I actually do take the Leeching Seeds here for the getting the health back. This seems okay. Alright. Do I rush going into this fight? Yeah, I think so. And then we'll see if I can beat this mid-boss. We're doomed. so this effectively pays for itself. Actually works out very nicely. Okay, let's play things properly this time. Okay, so that's now free. You take a little bit of damage here, but the leech pays it off. Oh, and we can actually trigger leech again, which is fun. And I don't think it's worth playing that Moonlit Reverie. Yeah, because now we just need to find that. And lethal. So yeah, not only did we beat that mid-boss fight, we beat that mid-boss fight without taking any damage. And in fact, we healed over the course of it. So that is, I think, a pretty good demonstration of why it is that I think that this this area is so much easier. We're going to go ahead and finish out the area. And then we will... And then I will probably end this video. So I really want to play this, but I also just kind of want to get weak out. Yeah, this is a little awkward. Because it means that we're now stuck holding these. But okay. We get shield out. Take a little bit of damage. I have a cat walking in front of my screen, so I can't see how much mana I have, which is a problem. There we go. Okay, how much does this cost now? 4? Okay, so we can't play both. This is really annoying. We are going to take as much damage. And do that. Okay, we're actually only going to take a little bit because of, right, the frost barrier. Which is very convenient for us. And we're going to continue to heal back stuff thanks to that leech. And we have lethal. Let's see if we can find another leech. Okay, no, because I was willing to stall the fight out if we found leech again. Okay, we can take the crushing strike, which seems actually okay. What's our boss? Yeah, sure, that seems fine. Gonna move on. Let's go here. That does nothing for us. Okay, we will go, debating if we want to go right and just take that elite fight. Let's go left and, okay, cool, we got the upgrade. What do we upgrade is the question. This upgrade being Leech 4 is interesting. That doesn't get cheaper, so we don't care. That doesn't actually do anything useful for us. This is okay. That's actually pretty good. I like that upgrade. Just a lot more shield. Potentially a lot more shield with the, whatever it is. We cannot get to 10, unfortunately. We probably could have it if I hadn't played other stuff, but I wanted to get out. Yeah. Okay. We are now unfortunately going to be bleeding. And bleeding for a pretty substantial amount at that. Fortunately, we have that, which helps. I think we do that. Do we do this as well? What's left in the deck? In that case, yes. Gives us extra mana for this turn, and it means that, and because we have the leech, I wasn't too worried about taking that damage. Okay. We are going to take some serious damage here, though. Okay. Yeah, I think just running 2 heavy stands was correct if we're going to be defensive. Okay, that's nice. Did we get it out? Yes, we got that out once, which is nice. Means that now we can do that. This will mean we take like 2 damage, but we get a bunch of shield back. I think that's fine. Okay, now we get bleeding again. But we have a good amount of shield to work with this turn, so. Yeah, I think it's worth doing this again. It's just a lot of damage. Okay, we'll get even more shield. And we're getting closer and closer to being able to just end the fight. And this is just not doing anything for us this fight, but that's fine. Okay. We can do this though. We take a lot of reflect damage, but we get that kill. So worth it, I think. Yeah, so we're going to have lost 6 health total in this boss fight. Five health total if you count the one from the forge. I think we take Singularity. I may keep this running just long enough to get the other quest ticked off, but I think this is probably where the video is going to end. Yeah, I'll take Singularity. It's not the most amazing thing in terms of thanks to what else we've got going on, but it's not bad. I like that upgrade a lot. It just ups our growth gain a lot. Growth is a little bit of a problem for us. The Frost Nova hasn't done much for us. I think the problem is we haven't found that other thing. Alright, so I'm going to end the recording here, but I'm probably going to keep playing a little bit, and next recording will start after I finish this run, and we'll probably try another attempt at Battered Ramparts. I am probably going to try and avoid doing too much more. I don't want to gain too many levels here, so I'm going to end probably after like one more fight. But I want to get the whatever off with the Singularity, the quest. All right, toodles.